Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment. Next, I play one round of my game, and after that I decide what I work on today. What's the correct project? Called it game dev. Yeah, there's a command to start the stuff. Close to the right, I guess. I still need to play everything because of a bug I fixed. I'm currently working on base defense mode. Still waiting for a few lines to know where I can play. We should be ready at once in the browser. Play builder, I guess. Localhost is URL for me. I start fresh. It's relatively fresh, but to be safe, I reset. And I press. So I'm the guy in the middle. Let's do small enemies. I'm the guy in the middle. I choose my class tower build. I do attach towers. That's the side the enemy. If closest to them, they attack me. Above my head if my HP. If it runs to 0, I die, and if I die, I get higher score based on how far away from middle I died. I want ice. And Tower Builder is the class which has it easiest at the start. Oh, I failed. Can just run. Speed. Can do this, can do this. HP I should take. P-Regen. Those 2 more towers, I hope. So I just go damage, I guess. HP. Did he do? I don't know what type he was. Was that I had the line a bit angled? This seems problematic. Boss. Okay, this is the most dangerous. One more boss, I assume. Is he? Okay, he is playing. It was easy. Because I could go slow to him, close to him. Now the question is, I think my ice wall is too weak. If I remember correctly, so I should change. I change. Oh, I should go in here. I can change. All replaced. I take single target. Oh, I see. I just one better. Probably misplaced. No, I have one too few. Ah. Yeah, this is interesting. I didn't pay attention. Fire sword, eyes, single target. I fail again, I guess. One, two, three, four. Still have one. Still have one. Still have one. Okay, this was the last. Now I should be fine. Ooh. Is it more damage than I expected? How much did it do? Damage, comment lock. 410. The 10 is confusing me. Did I make him stronger? Did it? Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's copy last replay. This is long builder. And it took me long to change it. Configure my boss damage setup, test 1. I have long builder now again. Okay, this was my test one. Next is increased version, builder is out, builder is done. 391. New builder, test 1, just replay. Commit. Me sync. I have to remember where I was. So I have still my base defense mode button here. Still use attached towers as my most helpful. My easiest defense version. Also remembered something. Oh. Can these enemies, they don't work, and if I run outside, attack. No, I take damage here. Can I get? Yes, but I can bug them outside, basically. I try again. And I should check where I wanted to check big enemies' abilities. Okay, I have different problems with pathfinding here. So it's okay that I check this out for the moment. So if I go directly, I have to... I'm outside here, okay. Don't make it back, I believe. What is the easiest way to survive? Can just give me experience. Let's cheat. HP, bonus HP. They're now stuck, they're no longer calculating. What is happening? I forgot. To do damage. Interesting. Didn't know, but I understand why it happens. They do collisions? Interesting, let's see. Not many enemies are left. Can pull a few out. Who is left? This one, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens if I get all 3 out? Wave 5. 1 enemy. 1 enemy. Okay, but the question is if I bug all enemies outside. Was the last one. I think I will bug it. Wave 336. Okay, perfect. Boss 104. Spawned 100 bosses. Perfect. Okay. And I think the other problem was I didn't do defense mode, so Builder, debug. So this should help me survive. And now even more. I think all enemies came. No, they are not painted. Nay, they are. But here are some not moving. Interesting. This he is questioning me something. Because I used to zoom. I have no idea what's currently happening. What do you guess? Move, thank you. I remember that enemies don't search for certain distances. In this case, I want them, and I need them to. This is strange. Do I remove other enemies? Maybe I do. I have to think a bit. I have check big enemies. Enemies can be stuck outside. Bug, the bug. Sometimes enemies stuck, players can go in one door. Then I have this. But I think they have pathfinding, I just don't tick them. What do I do in the case of the player going outside? Currently the player doesn't have to protect anything in the middle, which I think is fine. Bosses will spawn over time, so the circle will do more and more damage. This will be, maybe I ramp up the damage outside faster. But it's only the builder which can survive it, isn't it? Or the ball can build up shield. I think about what I want to do next. I could check back in big enemies. I had the feeling they don't go up correctly. They have no abilities and they get them, so it should be. Or I think I know why. I need to think of it. The abilities of the enemies is dependent on their spawn position. So they will not get different abilities. But they should get different levels, and this thing was fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. I make shoot again. Okay, I have again enemies which don't. I was confused. Okay, here are a few enemies which did not attack and didn't come close. Okay, here I have ice. Now I have to search again. Should not be the problem. Left is ice, and here are builder. The builder don't place. This is interesting. Why not? Do I not tick AI? This might be a problem. Okay. Don't tick AI. Like something is... They are all moving. Like I have gathered them all. Or do some... No. Here were 2. They're all gathered. Up also looks fine. They don't use their abilities. I didn't pay attention if I... Let's wait here. Go up. Taken, and if I go down... There are a few corners which did not... Same corners will not check. I'm not sure how I should adjust currently. And I wanted to check big enemies. They are up. I was actually not sure if they upgrade, because it could be that the distance decides on the level. And I just give them... Let's verify. Using abilities. Not here. enemy. Tick AI. Here I tick AI. Something like this, and I think my wave enemy did not do it. Tick enemy. Do I move tick and then? What did the other enemy do? Move tick was last. Okay, then I do it before I move. The functions I have to import. So they now use, and now I'm interested in the upgrade. Create fixed pose enemy with level. I put in the level. Based on king. I always have the level. Okay, but they now should use. I want to check one other thing. Start with 1. And 2. And 2 to see. It grows. 3, 4. Okay, okay. Here there are 2 thirds. 2 thirds, 2 thirds, 2 thirds, 2 thirds. 1 third, okay. Start. Take some immunity out. What happens even if I do immunity? I understand. I'm even interested why doesn't it attach towers? So I'm mainly interested in checking if the abilities grow for my big enemies. But do I even have a big enemy? Here I have ice and fire. Did it? I didn't see. Was there a sword? I again have the problem of... No, he's went outside. Here. The white, there was one. Should I just increase pathfinding and see if at least all enemies... Yeah, this one is the only one, okay. Still not on here. 1 third, so I will try to see if he goes to 2. Still one. Who is missing? Okay, some at the sides. Missing. He stopped. Interesting. I have to increase pathfinding. So this is why I don't delete them. Oh, I wanted to see where's Mr. Sword. Still one sword on wave 10. They should change soon, I believe. Who did I not aggro here? Two swords, okay, it go to the next level. Okay, I should check next if the abilities are used. Should be a decent... They use abilities, okay. This is what I wanted to see. They use up the old ones, okay. So I keep the idea of the enemy. Well, it should be fine for me. But AI is now in, so this should be fine. I think it's random where I spawn the boss, isn't it? I don't remember. It might be where I am. I can control. Stay here for once again. Who is missing now? I think it's the top, okay. Okay, it's where I am, I believe. Yep. 20. They are okay, I died. I didn't pay attention. But this is what happens. They use abilities. I don't know if they upgrade, but I guess they do. And I cannot really differentiate if they all reached max using abilities and check upgrade. Okay, this is done. This is wave and ability. Okay, this is this check. Enemies can be stuck outside. So I have to think about, but maybe I start with I could remember the list of enemies and tick them. Because I feel like I keep pointer. I can check a bit. When I upgrade my enemy. I'm interested in character, so here. Interested in wave enemy. I have the enemy. Upgraded enemy. I replace everything. Okay, it keeps having the same ID. But there might be abilities which use ID. Time will tell. It might be some problem just copying it over. Maybe. But okay, I keep the enemy, so I can technically just always tick them all. So that if they are kited outside, still do pathfinding. Okay, this can work. Think a bit more. Want I guess as a list of enemy only ones. I would actually change how I tick map enemies. Tick player input. Tick active map chunks. Yeah, I guess as an object and then tick map characters. No, here. All map characters. Could do it once and remember because they should not change and want to tick them all even if they are outside. As I spread them, it should even be possible. Let's verify this. Which means still we need to, oops. Map characters are just a character array. For game model, game mode data, currently is game defense, all map characters is character array. This way around. All, no, it's not all map characters. Map characters to tick would be empty. I have to be very careful. Removed stuck enemies happens. Once I did tick. Here I splice out all which are not moving. The 1 second. After this I could remember them. This would be in... Is it in game? It was in map. Tick map characters. All map characters if. This will be a let, I guess. If game mode, state game mode is game mode base defense. Else I would do this, I guess. It's base defense and game state game mode data moved stuck enemies. If I have this, I should have this. And map curse to take length is bigger 0, so I have filled it. Then this would be this value here. And not the length. Okay, and here I would need to check 2. I duplicated a bit. What's the logic? If I'm in game base defense mode, if I have remove stuck enemies and I have I can just take this. This one might be good enough. If I do not have them, I would check. Check something. No, I would probably then be an else. I would probably gather. I have removed stuck enemies, then I would set this to characters. Let's go over it. The moment I set this value, he should do the first. No longer do this. Let's check. Oh, I forgot what I did. Just I wanted to see. Should have done it. Now I'm essentially interested in back hides them outside. They still follow. So this problem is fixed. They are now always ticking. Because I tick, I see the number that they are ticked. Now I have to check my pass find. I only remove once. My characters now need a higher pass find value. And I think the max tile distance was the reason. Const tile distance increase. This is also interesting. My this actually fails, doesn't it? Because I change, so I have to clear the cache, passing cache, once I start. But then it's fine. Okay. Tile distance, chunk distance increase, chunk distance increase factor is basically if game state, game mode, this is game mode, it's defense, and I go 2, there's I get 1.2, checks this one I guess. And now when I start the game mode base defense, I have to do I have? What is this? Passing. Wait, passing cache? Do I reset passing cache anywhere? Yes, when I... Do I? I check this. Get next waypoint, get passing cache. I just empty it and it will work, I guess. Do I find 159 results? Quite a lot. In cache. Garbage collect passing cache. Get neighbor XY. I don't use this anymore. And I delete it. Character passing cache. Let's see what I do here. Tick map characters I put in the passing cache. I get the passing cache. So it's not undefined. Else I turn the empty one. Interesting. So he's happy with an empty one. But I have a create function. Ah, this is for one tile. Okay, I understand. Remember. Character model. A few more checks. Last thing I looked at. This fountain. Enemy. King crown. King enemy. Feel like I should reset the passing somewhere. If I change the tile. Sync test. Map here. And I reset rectangles. After tile passing, it are no longer correct. It passes and enter. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, I have an idea. My enemy wave. No, my game defense mode needs to do this. Now I determine chunks and reset cache. But this is on start, but once I set the game defense mode, I have different. Okay, I believe this could work. So let's try. I want to go to the corner here and then hope all get here, I guess. This looked good. I can survive outside might be a bit different. My stuff is not ticking outside. I believe they have a limit how far they attack, but this might be fine. Here's my death. It's interesting that my abilities do not tick. This is only for this case, I believe. I don't do damage. I cannot. What is this? I have to think a bit. Why can I not damage them? Because when I check for damaging an enemy, I see they are not in ticking. It's interesting. So they are immune outside. Fine for me. It's hard. Shield. Lightning strikes. Guess lightning strikes are strong if they come. 1 point. This pathfinding is also interesting. I guess are there, but didn't notice, but I have clouds here currently. Played enough for. Ah, yes, the 200s. Okay. But only the cloud? Well, the darkness could, the ice would, and poison would only next round. Also check. I survive here in the middle? Not really. But also a small gap. Okay, now I have damage. Oh god. Wow. Commit lock. Melee. All different IDs, okay. But all on the same frame. These are too many. Did my collision not work? I mean, they are probably attacking, stacking well. But I guess my change worked. Pathfind is corrected. Base defense higher. Pathfind range. Commit. Bug enemies can be stuck outside. This is also fixed. Now I want kings to attack. I guess. And also, why is this confusing me? The clouds have a higher range, but I should see. Okay, it's close than I believe. I still see nothing in this direction. Why not? Here, okay, poisonous, now I see. Fine. And I'm interested in. Okay, fine. This means I should delete all data, I restart. Easiest problem solve. Now, can I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 want to go okay. This defense. This is strong enough. Interesting that they are still coming from here. Hmm. Normally I get the first skill point here. Which might be late for sniper, it doesn't matter. One more? Wonder why he's always so late. Interested. Really strange waypoints. Sure. This corner is a bit more to protect. Yeah, the enemies I need to should kill first. Here, okay. Then I'm safe. As for good. Was strong for the start because I had the upgrade. Now it gets quiet. I won't survive. Oh god, yes, I'm too weak to defend against this as a sniper. Should I? Musician will also be too weak, I believe. I will learn. I already died. Didn't pay attention. Okay, next. Tamer. Tamer is also too hard. It takes too long until first boss. Boss one. I think I should change it up and floor the first boss spawn. I will try. The idea was also that my past characters help. But time will tell. These enemies take far too much, I guess. Finally. Ah, no, it, get. Okay. Painter is not bombard. Yes. Wes, perfect. And probably dash. Boomerang. Painter might be really good here. You are painter, you shouldn't be too high. You are what? You are bombard. Okay, the collision I have to improve a bit. They're still pushing. Enter around. Maybe. I have my next upgrade. More projectiles of... I do more projectiles. Explode will be very strong here. Slow loves food. This is fine. Maybe fine. Let's duplicate. I'm not sure what bombard size I want. So I just realized I can upgrade buildings all the time here. Next upgrades. Ice to stay slim. Guess I take ice. Range. Oh, this is stupid. It will probably be fine. Split or factory. And okay, I have another upgrade. I need two more projectile. Let's make fire speed. More range. And split, I guess. For some reason it feels harder to follow here. Okay, new upgrades. Ice eat less, more projectiles, longer leash, shorter leash, doesn't matter. Projectiles might help more. And I maybe can fatten them up. Just to stay slim, okay. Still have upgrades. Factory. Good. I need fire speed. Take another range. Fat might be fine. What? Barely survived. Hey, what did hit me? Let's see. Probably shouldn't do some interactions. Ah, okay, I was standing in this. Was this an enemy? Okay, I have no overview in this case. And if I have the player alpha I could change in this case. Because the problem is, I guess I have a lot of enemies, and in between I have the enemy abilities. So I could modify my player alpha. Did I do it with boss? Alpha. With so many enemies, so I want to check King Money Ward curses I was questioning. Let's check first this global player alpha because kings use it. King enemy, is it on start or something? Should find the value I use for it, I guess. Which might be in game model. Some alpha. Have here in UI. Let's see if this is the one I want. It's decided where I set it. When I create it, it starts as 1. But I also load it from the settings. And the king enemy, I activate it on start king fight. But I believe I also should do it. Oh, we set it. I don't see the reset. Okay, here it resets. Okay. And it's easy to change. Then it's just... I might go to 0.5. See, in game defense mode, I can set it to 0.5. If I now start the defense mode, they get pushed? Interesting. They are fight... I didn't remember that they act on it. But they do. And they are not leashed, is the owner. So I wanna wait for the first boss because I'm dependent on him. Okay, I have split shot. Okay, now. Is this the last enemy? They last indeed very long. I mean, I can. The second rifles also not be enough. Also a bit of it's a lot of I can them line up so well here that it's what do I do? Explode on death is probably pretty strong. Ah, this will be pretty hard to survive. Ooh, I would have died. Yes, I'm dead. Okay, I tried a bit. Getting to 20 for king fight is hard. I guess I want to add a king. Let's see. I can't even reach the king, but I can cheat and then I can reach it. And I to check a bit. King enemy. Does the king enemy spawn the crown? Because I don't want to have it in this mode. On character kill he would spawn the crown, and here I could check, yes. You could easily check on base defense mode that I don't spawn it. But instead I could award money and experience. Interesting. Kings don't have an experience. How does money work here? Money, money, money. The distance money. Okay, this is what is on my task list. So the main thing is I should just think if I can spawn the enemy. King Chang. Get king. Start king fight. This is probably I can see the most. Entrance, I gets entrance. And it gets listed character to king. make a deep copy, modify to king, and I do this, I set position. Could make an export function out of it. The close off and the king fight started is not part of if defense mode. And I will not split. So the damage meter I could think about. Let's think damage meter splits per wave. But king fight. Okay, I will spawn, I know, okay. Export function spawn king at position. I need the celestial direction. I have the game. I will have spawn, and I have the celestial direction. And the celestial direction. Now he's happy. This is a king celestial direction, let's call it. And this would the spawn, the celestial direction, and I have the game. And this keeps care of this. I should also do this, I guess. Use the king for something? No, I should then also push the king. I could return the king, but if no one uses it, I don't care for now. Okay. This means I could spawn a king. Not quite, not quite. I still need game state. Game mode is game mode. Don't have the else case yet, so I keep it. Think a bit. Okay, let's start with king enemy, as this is a type. Export works. King enemy spawn at position. Now I want Game bow, start defense mode. Where do I increase the wave? Here, increase the wave. Let's say my if data current wave is 20. I want to spawn a king. Spawn is depends on where. Do I want to let the waves continue? Maybe. It makes it far harder, but it is. Is it? It's maybe too hard, but who knows? I think a bit. I need to randomize the celestial direction, I guess. How do I do this? Do I do it already somewhere? Don't think so. To check something, celestial direction. I have a type. Can be one of 4. Can I access? Can I set a random value for it? I actually don't know. This is type script. Is this an enumeration? Get random enu. To make random. To success. Check keys enumeration. It's not an enum type in my case, I guess. Is this a tuple? Let's make a ChatGPT question. I am using TypeScript. I have this type. How do I get a random var? String union, this is what it is. Well, this I could have done myself, but then I have this string 2 times. This is not what I want. Sconst, I remember. But this is... Okay, but this is what I want then, I guess. Of directions. I think a bit he is fine with everything else, I guess. So let's call it celestial direction array. Then export this one. But this is a const, I should celestial directions this way. He's still happy. Now I can get a random one. Think a bit. Do I want to get? No, it's a single line. Once random celestial direction is, have this array, and I go. No, I have game next random game state random seed times celestial direction length, and I need to exploit mass.floor. This should be my random celestial direction. Now I have how can I have it the other way around, don't I? Where I can from position to celestial direction. It's celestial direction. What I wanted. Okay, I could also change it up a bit. I get a random celestial direction. What values do you need? Don't know yet. About it, now you should know. Position and map. game state map. Und how do I get a spawn position for a boss? I want character boss. T has get boss with level, get boss spawn position. Game. Map middle. Calculate direction. Boss spawn. I move, find nearby. This one is what I wanted. Okay. Have spawn pose. Is something like this. Game state map. Game state ID counter. Game. Return a position. Random pose should be a position. How do I set it? It's not a dot, I'm not in ZIC. X, Y, but random value for direction. I do next random with game state random seed times 4 it, because there are 4 kings. And Floyd. Now I need B for the random value. Let's make it no, I can change it. I'm random pose x if. Let's do if this is 0. X is equals. Let's do 1000, I guess. I do a switch, I guess. Okay, so 0. I think this is how I write it. Case 1 is minus. Case 2 is on Y. Case 3 is minus. Now I have random position. I have the spawn position. I have the spawn position. I have the random celestial direction, and I have the game. And now I spawn a king on wave 20, I guess. Let's go to 10, so I just have it earlier. Try a bit. So I cheat to just make it easier. I want Let's just take sniper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, base defense mode. Let's have to arrive until 10. I want to disable the interaction stuff. Because it's harder to see. Maybe I should make myself very tanky so I cannot die. Why do they take so long? They should attack no matter where I am. Let's not move. So that maybe I somehow passed that they changed their routing? Would be. Seven. Nine. 10. I should see a king, shouldn't I? Mr. King, where are you? No king? There is Mr. King. Did he spawn on? Don't have the HP bar for him. Oh god. Essentially, he is. He's getting stronger. He's with. Okay, king is down. So I just have to check if it didn't. Let's go put him to 2. I want to see. His defense mode. Tanky. XP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's backwards shot. Firelight. do I see a king somewhere? And that he takes a bit. One up, I didn't see him. One down. Should just zoom. Wait, did I? Current wave plus plus. It's 2. This is a current wave. No, I display +1. Ah, I remember. Okay, now on 3. There's Mr. King. Okay, so the king is spawning. And I would put him on wave 920, basically. Think a bit. I might put it in the data. And I might want to display the king HP. And I might want to award stuff. But first of all, the awarding is later. The next part. I want the king is spawning. I can defeat him. I don't see his HP. This means I might want to know king spawn wave. I want to have highway, something like this. And now I would say king spawn waves is 20. Oops. And I would say I just one king for now. Or spawn random king. No, not export, I just want a function. Could put this over here. All I need is game. Spawn random king under certain conditions. For game state, game mode data, king spawn waves, let spawn wave of this exists. Spawn wave no, I use data. I'm an idiot. Data current wave -1 +1 +1 +1. No, -1 +1. On this left side I would -1, here I +1. Spawn a random king. And I break. I don't want 2 kings. Well, I could do 2 kings. Okay, now I have a list. I showed king spot. It's a boolean. king spawned is false. And here I would say king spawned, oops, data king spawned, no, king spawned is true. And I would need to change it in king enemy when he dies. Game state, game mode, data. King spawned is false. HP bar and big UI and king HP bar. Not sure how but I can paint this essentially. We'll see if it fits or not. This means I go to game paint for now. Player UI. Now I have boss time and paint money. Character class levels. This I want to hide in a case of because if waves go on, if game state, game mode data, king spawned will return here, I guess. And instead I will bosses. I never checked for 2. It's fine. Here I return also already. Why did he not new line it? Now I'm gonna try. I did the spawn on 2, I guess. Check sniper again, I cheat. Very tanky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did shot. Backwards shot. Shot. Backwards shot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I should see a king. Was it lagging? Is it, did I... But if... So I have to check if I make it smaller. I still have space for the other things. Okay, let me restart. I want to endorse time I paid money. Do I need this? Oh, he's again confused. Oh, I always... Did I fix it if I moved it here? Here? No, okay. Can I... He's totally... Restart. Back to localhost. Okay, now he's remembering the size correctly. What was my test? My test is that my king replaces... Okay, I could do money and I could do the boss timer still. I think this will still happen, so I keep them in. This is in player character when I decide this thingy here. Which would mean take this out. And here I check again if something, then I do this, else I do this, and then I will not do the return. Go to break here. The condition is to be the defense mode and king to be spawned. Okay, let's try this case. Defense mode, cheats, tanky. Okay, where are you? And I see a king. There the king is. Okay, I have the information still. I'm a tanky, so will be fine. And he's back. Okay, the other P counters back. Feel like... Let me check something. Restart. Go in. Would increase the king HP bar. What's the problem now? How's my time? 6 minutes until normally break. I have kings in. I now spawn him on wave 20. Spawn base defense, spawn king. And with this, I should slowly come to an end. I think curses I don't want to do. I wouldn't even be sure to do some, how to do some of them. So money reward is one thing. And then I have to decide how I start it, I guess. Global player, damage meter split plus character base. No interaction base stuff. Possible, let's call it problem. Problem base interacts. Too much information. Interacts in base. Useless information when fighting. I could do spawn each king once, or spawn spawn one king on 20, one king on 30, two kings on something like this. Okay, I think this is fine. I want to come to an end soon, so I should run my tests. Well, I changed a lot. I think nothing should influence my test cases. We'll see. First one successful. I mean, the short ones are very likely successful. This is the most interesting one. Successful, perfect. This is my new one from today. I mean, I changed pathfinding a bit, but I don't have the defense mode in here yet. I feel like this should work faster. New replay. Okay, everything worked. It's good. Tasks, file, updates, changes, additions, whatever. This means I can push, so it gets deployed. I know where to continue next time. I have still stuff to do. Maybe let's close a few things. Main player character. This might be the most interesting stuff to continue. And with this, I guess I come to an end for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.